Try Before We Die, the whiskey review show, where we don't know what we're drinking, but we'll tell you what we're thinking. And really, it's we don't know what we're about to be drinking, but when we find out, we will tell you what we're thinking. Malcolm,
that was a mouthful. Why don't you just say thank you to our subscribers?
Thank you to our subscribers.
And press the button.
I'm not going to press the button.
Press the button.
Are you off script right now?
I'm always off script.
There isn't a script. This isn't rehearsed. This isn't prepared. We don't know what we're doing. If you've seen any of our shows before, we go in blind.
Didn't you just get back from somewhere?
Maybe some of you saw us at the New Hampshire Distillers Show. Just wrapped up a couple of days ago in New Hampshire. We were rubbing elbows and hobnobbing, passing out some cards, trying to promote the show. It was a good time. Good drinks. It's free if you pay.
Just press the button and get on with this.
If you go, get a room. Because the drinks are free if you buy a ticket. What's this guy's name?
Randy.
What is he?
The number generator.
Randy.
The random number generator, which we call Randy. Something really, really obvious.
Clever even.
Almost devilishly clever.
How many bottles are in this bar?
500. No, there's like about 3.
No, you were right.
Is it? Really?
Here we go. Bam!
Ooh.
103.
That's like somewhere in this vicinity.
That's like right over the top of your head. I'm going to go right behind Mal and get that bottle. Bottle number 103. We're going to open it here with all y'all. We'll see you in a minute. Here we go. Bottle 103.
Before we die with a bearded man and a British guy.
As promised, right over Mal's shoulder. Bottle 103. Well, we know we end at 98, so this will be quick. 99, 100, 1, 2, 3. All right. So we're going to Arran, the islands region, somewhere on the west coast of Scotland. And what have we got here? We've got a no age statement. Amongst my favorite wine cask finishes. Anyone? Sauternes. And we're coming in here at 50% ABV. So we can feel pretty good. This might not be cask strength, but this is still being released at a high ABV. Is there anything else we could learn about this? Each cask is specially selected. I think we're going to read the bottle and learn a little bit more about Arran as we're back at the bar with Mal. But this is a Sauternes cask finish coming in at 50%. I'm really looking forward to this. One of my favorite Sauternes finishes was the Glenmorangie. They had a special release that we got at the distillery, and of course their regular Nectar d'Or. We'll see everybody back at the bar for this Arran. Hey Mal.
What's up?
Did you hear what it is?
No.
Really? It was right behind you.
Yes, I did.
What was it?
It's an Arran from the islands.
The islands what?
Region.
Region, yes sir. And did you hear the finish?
Your favorite wine. Sauternes.
My favorite wine cask for Scotch whiskey. Not my favorite wine.
Oh, all right.
Right, okay. Can you tell me a little bit more about Sauternes as a wine?
No.
How about a country?
France.
Bingo. How about a region in France? It's one you know. While Mal ponders, we'll get this one opening.
Really? I would know. So I would say Normandy.
Okay, no. It's a classic region that you would often think of when you think of French wine. And it begins with a B.
Bordeaux?
Yes, very good, Mal. So Sauternes is a classic French sweet wine from the Bordeaux region of France. Yes. So let's get this baby popped.
Failure.
We've been here before, people.
Failure.
cork. So what this tells us, what does this automatically tell us?
It's
now?
been here for a long, long
This
time.
has been here for a while. So we have our trusty corkscrew, and let's see. Let's see if we can get this.
Oh, that really just disintegrated, didn't it?
Yeah.
So as we're waiting for you to do that, so why is this your favorite finish? Sweet?
It is a sweet wine. All right, so we have a few things that are going to happen. Oh, come on.
You got it.
No, I don't. I've got a portion of it.
Well, you got it. Slow and steady.
Look at this, people. Cork failure.
Slow and steady. Just like diffusing a bomb. Do you find it sweeter than sherry?
It's a white wine. So sherry, of course, is a dark wine.
So would you say it's refreshingly sweet? Did you get it?
We've got a little bit of cork in the bottle, but really not too bad, given the corky mess we're faced with. You can see this little floater
there's two
here.
pieces.
Yep, not too bad. And we have
All
a
things
clean
considered.
neck. All things considered. If it comes out, we'll just have to sort of retrieve it. Fair?
Fair.
And this is why we save our corks, folks. And I'll pull a cork from the cork drawer later. The Sauternes Cask finish.
Wait,
Oh, who has done that? All right. I think we got a gurgle, though. So we have to be careful because we have not corked this. Okay, so a Bordeaux French sweet white wine from the Bordeaux region, the Sauternes. We don't have an age statement, but what we can feel confident in is that it has not spent its entire life in a Sauternes cask. Why can we feel confident in that? You have a clue right in front of you.
color.
No. The clue is in words.
Oh, after initially maturing.
Or even this word.
Cask. I love to do this to you.
Can you read that word?
Finish.
Sauternes cask finish, which means it's not been aged completely in Sauternes casks, but rather it spent its initial time in they're probably an American
so
oak
then
bourbon
riddle me
cask,
this.
and
Why-
then finished in a Sauternes cask. Why what?
Because it just says Sauternes Cask finish.
Yep.
So why does that mean it couldn't have been?
Because finish means it finished in a Sauternes cask,
All right.
right?
So the word play is the finished. So that would state that it had to be in some sort of cask beforehand and then finished.
We might call that the starting cask.
All right.
Yes. Right.
Played.
Hope that makes sense to everybody. You know, as Mal learns, we all learn.
That is correct. That's the whole point.
Yeah. Remember the ABV?
50.
Which is what proof
100.
in America?
Correct.
Now, y'all have sort of a different scale.
Yeah,
It's a little off.
Yeah,
Right.
it's imperial.
Right. So here, proof is double ABV, here being in the United States.
I don't know how it works in there.
It's a little different.
I don't know.
But we'll see if we can get a TBWD fact up about that. The cork failure, Mal's right, this bottle has been here for years. There was something else on this bottle that made me feel that it had been here for years.
The wrinkly.
The wrinkly on the label, right? Right, as the glue begins to sort of fail on the labeling. You may not be able to see that, but this bottle has been here for for years. There is some way on some bottles to also find a date on the bottle. I'm not an expert in that, and or really anything, but so I don't know how to do that. What have you got for a color? You've got a little cork in your glass.
I do have a little bit of cork. It's a floater.
Yeah.
That's like a light gold.
I definitely want to land in gold, for sure. For sure, I want to land in some gold. Why don't you talk a little bit more, and I'm just going to take a stab and see if this might have made a book.
Yeah, I would say a light gold, and it has like, wow. If I didn't know better, I would say this is going to be a very, very good mouthfeel, because this thing is just sitting on my glass.
Just hanging.
Just hanging. I shouldn't have done that, because I had that cork up against the side, and now it's like, I think it's disintegrated.
It's just eating up with the alcohol. I couldn't even find any Arrans in that book. Let's see if we have any in here.
But definitely a gold. Light gold, I would say. I'm more comfortable with light gold.
And none in here either.
Oh, no, there it is. There's a piece of gold.
Have we got the floater?
Yeah.
So we've got nothing. What we have is island malts. Arran also well known for what other release series?
I have no idea.
All right, I want to give Mal a hint here. We've been there. Rough. Chained to a rock.
Nope.
The Macklemores, right?
What's that got to do with Chain to a Rock?
The dog.
Oh! No, I have no idea.
We'll put a link up in the episode to that particular one where it was a cask strength. I think we did a Macklemore.
Oh,
yes. The day after.
Dog.
Hair. Bite. Rough. All right. So we're agreeing that we're somewhere in a somewhere between a light and a medium gold.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Well, let's smell this. I'm anticipating something sweet.
Yeah.
Peach. Right off the bat, right off the nose. Something peachy. And then just very gentle.
Yeah. After that initial punch.
Yeah.
It just like sort of mellows out.
Very quickly. I'm still hanging my hat on a peach.
Yep. No, I would give you that.
Yeah.
Very pleasant.
Yeah. Initially maturing in traditional oak casks a number of years, Arran Single Malt in this bottling was finished in a selection of Sauternes wine casks, sourced from an artisan producer. Our master distiller carefully monitored to maturation to ensure perfect balance. Sweet, fruity character. It's all we got to go on. But I'm still on that peach.
Maybe a hint of vanilla.
Okay. I'll go there. Without hesitation.
And it has that wine
Yes,
finish.
it does have that winey. What was that? Saturday Night Live? We're Doug and Wendy. We're the whiners. Remember that? Did
No.
you ever see those?
No.
Oh my gosh, Doug and Wendy Weiner. We're the whiners. All right, let's just have a taste of this. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, sure, go for it. Cheers.
All right, very winey right on the top as you take it in.
Yep, like a wine gum.
You've said that before. A little bit of warmth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that oaky.
Yeah, wine, fruit, spicy, oaky, warm.
Yes.
That's the series.
Yes.
Yeah, wine on the front, fruity in the middle, spicy, oaky in the end. I'm gonna double check.
And that last bit holds right there.
It's still there. Yeah, that's what it is. For me, it's wine in the front, fruity in the middle, and oaky spice at the end. That's what I've got. And it is peach. I'm standing by peach. I am tasting some peach in my mouth right now. Any other fruit flavors for you, Matt?
No, I think I'm good with the peach. I like this 1, 2, 3 that you got going on.
Yep.
The ending is sort of, it's sort of a bizarre ending for how it starts. I would have thought it would have been like.
It was more on the right. I agree with you. Right.
Like I was expecting this to just be able to just like, take it all the way down, and then, but then all of a sudden it's just like, I've got something for you.
Right.
Surprise.
Right. It's like it's on the ropes, and you're like, I got this fight, and then bam, uppercut.
But it dissipates fairly quickly. I'm not as much as it was before, but I definitely feel like I took something in that was like, ooh, that had some heat to it.
I've had whiskeys dissipate quicker.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. But it's not like a long finish.
No.
Medium finish? Somewhere between light and medium?
Yeah. And what's surprising is I don't get the mouthfeel that I thought I was going to get.
It is so interesting that if you hold it in your mouth now, I didn't get that woody oak ending, but I really had, and so I want you to try this on. We're the same age, though you're older than me. This got a little, and forgive me everybody, this got a little Bartles and James to it. If you hold it in the front of your mouth and you don't let that oaky spice happen, and you've got a fruity wine.
Are you trying to lose subscribers, Bartles and James? Are you kidding me?
It's not me, it's the whiskey. I like it. I drank some Bartles and James. But you know what I mean? Like, it's...
I don't want to know what you mean.
But you do. Hold it in. It's a fruity wine.
Yeah, you're not kidding, actually.
And then that finish doesn't happen.
It's almost like you swish it around, wash it around, combine it all, and all of a sudden it has this Bartles and James cheap freaking drink that people got because that's what the quickest way to get drunk.
I only have $10 and I can get some Bartles and James, and then I can afford one real drink.
And you're right. I didn't get the.
That finish experience is gone. That's really interesting. And the Bartles and James, this isn't a criticism at all. It's just a way to sort of identify and pick out some sort of flavors. I'm not criticizing this whiskey.
No, I'm criticizing Bartles and James.
I think they're out of business.
Thank God. But I'm going to
thank the consumers.
Thank the consumers. But it really is. It's like...
Because I just went quick and I've got some of that oakiness in the back again.
This is probably one of the best combinations of where the wine truly designates what this whiskey is.
And it's a peach wine. It is peach.
Which I believe was one of the flavors of Bartles and James. But yeah, that's interesting.
Those are those two old boys sitting on the porch with the overalls, right?
Yes. You're like a vacuum of knowledge. So, let's move on. All right. You've got this huge table of goodies.
We've got some stuff, right?
You know, and I'm sort of at a loss.
Right, we've got pepper smoked salmon, smoked oysters, Guinness fudge, Glenfarclas fudge, a 2-year Australian cheddar, shortbread, ginger, blue cheese, sea salt chocolate, and orange chocolate.
You know what?
What would you do with a peach Bartles and James?
What's the wrapped up on the... Yes.
Guinness fudge.
Let me have the Guinness fudge, please.
I brought this back from Ireland. I'm not going to give you the whole piece.
Here you are.
No, I'm not. I'm going to cut a piece off for me, too.
No, don't do that.
No, I'm going to. We're going to share. You ready?
Yeah.
Guinness fudge. Yeah, you'd lose a filling. I had to cut you a smaller piece.
Yeah, I probably would have. All right.
All right, so, because there's not an obvious match on this tray.
Not really.
So, We're trying to put oppositional flavors together here.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a Guinness fudge. It's not terrible.
I actually quite like it.
Because this fudge is very crystal. It's got a lot of sugar in it, right? So we have a very sweet candy with sort of that Guinness bitter happening with this very sweet peachy wine.
What I like about it is it did the job of what I would think water would do to this.
Okay. Evened it out?
Evened it out, but it gave it this little like twist because I got the bitter Guinness with the finish of this, and that sweetness at the front sort of got mellowed out enough that I'm like, I don't really taste the wine, but the wine's there, and I can get a little of this peach, but I got the sweet of the fudge now. Yeah.
It'll be interesting if we ever get the chance to match this with the Glenmorangie Nectar d'Or, which is their cask, their Sauternes Cask wine.
Which is really good.
Which is really good. I'm going to declare this particular one sweeter than the Glenmorangie.
I think, I agree, because I think
this comes in at 46 and this is a 50.
The Nectar has that Glenmorangie taste to it.
Right, because what we have here just in colors, I think we have more wine color here, and I think we have a little bit more of some of that bourbon color here.
And I want to say that this is my first Arran. I can't think of another time that we've had one before.
I feel like, well, you've had the Macrimore.
Well,
we'll do a little research. I think we did the Arran 10. I'm confident.
You may be right.
All right. All right, so the Arran, the Sauternes Cask finish coming in at 50%. It's a peach Bartles and James.
Very pleasant drink. It's a very pleasant drink.
It's a nice summer drink. This would be lunch in the summer?
Yes.
Absolutely. Did well with this whiskey, this Guinness Stout fudge.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I thought about the cheese.
Yeah.
I thought about the ginger.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
Bartles and James coming through yet again.
Well, let's see what the crew has for us.
You can cut this. This is all you.
I'll read a line, you read a line,
All right.
All right. Another day.
Another bender.
No retreat.
No surrender. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers. The Arran, the Sauternes Cask finish. We've got to get a new cork for this bottle. But I'm hung up on how peachy this is.
It is. I mean, but I still have some of that fudge with me, so I'm not catching as much peach as before. But it really is a peach punch.
That's clever, right? You know, it's almost like it was your duty, Judy.